welcome to this Thursday morning edition of Good Morning KU. I'm Travis Calvin.
I'm Letty Couto.
And on the way here, it was a little bit muggy outside, a little bit rainy looking, but that really didn't happen now, did it?
No, it didn't. It was kind of frustrating. I was expecting that storm yesterday, and a lot of people that were somehow excited about it, and when it didn't happen, it was frustration right there that I saw with that.
Yeah, weathermen were kind of predicting it to be this big old storm, like everyone take cover, 100% chance of severe weather for like 3 hours. I think the most I heard was maybe 2 claps of thunder. Like it was very.
That, I got several emails like, "Oh, you're an international student. Be careful because you don't know this weather." And I got terrified when really nothing happened. I was like, "Oh, so this is terrifying weather. That's cool."
Yeah, I didn't know that they did that for you, but severe weather in Kansas can be bad, but that was nothing. That was far from it. Like. No, I think
I've seen worse here since I got here, so it's.
I think a little bit east over in Kansas City, it was a little bit more rainy, but not even like Cal said that it rained for like 10 minutes and then it was just perfectly sunny and clear and everything.
Yeah, I really don't know what happened, but in better notice, today is Love Your Roommate Day. Yeah, it is.
Love Your Roommate Day.
Yes.
I haven't heard of that. Where did it?
Yeah, me and my roommate, we came up with that 3 weeks ago or something like that.
Okay, so you guys created it.
Yes, we created it. We got my planner. We choose a random day to make Love Your Roommate Day. And yesterday, I decided that I would look up to how to make that a national holiday.
Really?
It's really complicated.
Really?
So I got a little bit disencouraged to do that. But it's still a day that you should love your roommate. Bonding. We are playing volleyball after class today, so yay for loving your roommate.
That's a good way. What's the process to make it a national holiday?
Yeah, you have to talk to Congress people and convince them it's important enough to be a national holiday. You first convince your state that it's important enough, and then you convince the whole country.
Well, that's pretty ambitious then,
yeah.
Especially someone from, like, if you're not from around here, you're from Brazil. That's very difficult, I'm sure.
Yeah, but that's not the most difficult thing, coming from another country to live here.
What has been the most difficult thing?
Food. I really miss my food. I really wish I could have that back. It's not the food here is bad by any means. It's just different and spicier. Yeah.
While I was in high school, there was foreign exchange students from Italy. I think there was like 3 or 4 of them. All of them hated American food with a passion. Like they went to Italian restaurants. They said they were Italian. They said they were the grossest Italian food they've ever had in their life.
I can imagine.
So I guess American food just overall is just not very good to the untrained tongue.
I buy my food on Amazon sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, I buy Brazilian milk and Brazilian cheese things. Yeah, it's cool.
That's interesting. I didn't
know it either until somebody told me, like, you could look up that online.
Until you were too desperate enough, like I just need a little bit of home here.
Yeah, that's what I did. I bought powdered chocolate milk in Amazon. Yeah.
I did not know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that's been really difficult for you since you've been here?
Other than the food, I got homesick sometimes,
mm-hmm.
and I was expecting that, but so far it's been easier to deal with homesickness. But homesickness and food, yeah, those two, they'll get you.
Yeah, I'm sure with your roommate, like your Love Your Roommate Day, that definitely helps with the homesickness, getting.
Oh yeah,
just
definitely.
Feeling loved.
Yeah, I love my roommate so much. We get along so well, so it's fine.
That's great. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. After the break, we'll be back in just a second. Samantha is going to interview Michael Garrett.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas. A great place to be you.
Welcome back to Good Morning KU. And today with us we have a special guest, Michael Garrett, who is one of the original hosts of Good Morning KU.
Yes, way back in the days, the glory days of Good Morning KU.
Yeah, so you helped start it?
Yeah, well, kind of. So Cal, who's our director here with Media Crossroads, I was taking his Journalism 550 class back in, oh God, what semester was that? It's like fall 2013? Yeah, we'll go with that, fall 2013. And he was like, hey, we're trying to start this morning show. Would you guys be interested? So we all took basically a shift. And I was one of the Good Morning KU hosts for Wednesdays. I think it was Wednesdays. Wednesdays. Yep, it was Wednesdays. Yeah, so we kind of like got to play around with it and make it what it kind of is today. Like back then we didn't even have weather, none of the Skyping capabilities. It was just very like...
Short show.
Oh yeah, like the shows would be, the second like 10, 15 hit, we were like really running out of content. But it was fun. It was really fun in the early days to kind of just like play with it and see what we can make.
How's it feel being back?
Feels good. I've been back a few times. My favorite Good Morning KU memory was the 100th show episode. Morgan Said and I were the hosts that day, and we had like the dean of the journalism school come in and all of this stuff, and we did one of those. It was briefly after the Oscars. If you remember when Ellen DeGeneres hosted the Oscars, they did like that whole selfie thing.
Yes.
So we tried to do that with like all of the guests that came. And we actually had a lot. Like the windows over there were completely full with people, and it was actually
Who was
really
the
fun.
one taking the selfie?
Morgan did. So we've got it somewhere. I don't know where the selfie is because we tweeted it a long time ago. But Morgan was like holding it up, and there's just a whole crowd of people behind. It was really cool. We got like both angles because you could see like us taking the selfie from here and then like the actual picture, and it was fun. It was good stuff.
So I hear you just won an award. Congratulations.
I did. Thank you very much. It's been kind of a crazy last 2 weeks, actually.
What is the name of it?
So the award I won is actually part of this category of awards called the University Awards, and they're given to graduating seniors, and all of them have different criteria. There's like one for scholarships, so like students who achieve high academic success, student involvement, stuff like that. My award that I won was the Agnes Wright Strickland Award. It's given to one female and one male graduating senior who have excelled in academics, campus involvement, respect among peers, and hope that the individual who receives the award will serve the university for the rest of their life.
Wow. So it wasn't like just the journalism school, it's the whole university?
Yeah, it's throughout the entire university, and then the perks that come with it are ridiculous. Like when I was reading through, because they give you this packet, and they like surprise you in class with this packet, but in the packet it's like part of your award is a lifetime membership to the Alumni Association.
Wow.
Which is nice because that saves you like, you know, a lot of money there. They give you like a cash prize, so you get just money, which is always nice as you're starting out of college when you're poor and you're looking for jobs. And you get recognized at commencement, and there's like a booklet for commencement, and you get like your photograph in there. And
so at graduation, you'll have your picture?
Yeah,
wow.
so when we all sit in
official.
It is very official. I had to go to this like photo shoot thing down in the Wesley building, which is where like the marketing communications department is. They're like giving me all these like little angles and like places to look, and all these lights are in my face. It was kind of fun though, you know, you kind of felt like
a superstar.
A celebrity. Yeah, it was cool.
That is cool. Well, congratulations doing that.
Thank you.
What are your plans after graduation?
So, well, this is always the dreaded question.
I know. I graduate in May too. Not a fun question.
Yeah. Well, right now, I actually yesterday had my final interview for Teach for America. So I'm fingers crossed that went well enough that they offer me a job. And for those of you who don't know Teach for America, they take students that aren't necessarily in education, so like aren't education majors, because they want people from all backgrounds, and then they go to underdeveloped or underrepresented schools that are in really
Where would
like,
you want to
need of
go?
teachers. So they like have you preference all these different cities and places. I really want to go to the East Coast. I figure I'm young, you know,
Gotta
single.
go somewhere.
There's nothing really tying me down. It'd be really fun to like go hit up the coast and enjoy life.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, I've lived in Kansas my whole life. I'm from Kansas City. KU is like a pebbles throw away from Kansas City, so I've never really been that far away from home. So I think it'd be cool it's a 2-year commitment. So when you join Teach for America, it's 2 years.
That's a good time.
Exactly. I could do anything for 2 years. Maybe not anything, but I could do a lot of things for 2 years. And if I, you know, end up in a city that I don't like living in, you know, it's only 2 years.
You can move back.
I can always come back. Exactly.
Yeah.
I can always come back.
Well, that's exciting.
I'm very excited. So we'll see. Fingers crossed that it all goes well.
Well, congratulations on your award.
Thank you very
and
much.
Thank you for coming today.
Absolutely, anytime. I'm always a big fan of Good Morning KU, so I'll come back anytime.
All right, and we're going to take a break, but next we have the news.
Welcome back. I'm Yuan Zhuang, and this is your Thursday Good Morning KU News Update. President Obama visited Jamaica yesterday on a goodwill mission to strengthen economy ties. He is the first president to visit a Caribbean country since Ronald Reagan in 1982. President Obama will be in Panama this weekend to meet with Organization of American States. Republican Senator Rand Paul from Kentucky announced on Tuesday that he will be running for president in the upcoming 2016 presidential election. Paul was elected into senator in 2010 and is known for his libertarian views. Rand Paul is the son of the previous presidential candidate Ron Paul, who campaigned for the Republican Party in 2012. A small plane crashed early Tuesday morning, killed all 7 passengers aboard. According to NBCNews.com, the plane was a twin-engine Cessna returning from the NCAA basketball championship in Indianapolis. Authorities believe that heavy fog was a factor in the crash and are still investigating. Kansas is now the first state in the country that has put a ban on second-term abortion procedures. According to the FoxNews.com, Republican Governor Sam Brownback signed this law Tuesday morning. This new law will take effect in July. That's for today's news update. After the break, Travis will return with sports. Please keep watching.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Travis Calvin, and I'm here with sports. The Kansas City Royals home opener was a little bit rainy, but that did not stop the celebration. There's the hard-earned AL Championship trophy in just a second, shown before the game time. There it is, the AL Championship trophy. Starting off the bottom of the second with no score, Salvador Perez shoots that one up the right field line. That's going to score Kendrys Morales for there to make it 1-0 Royals. Later on, Lorenzo Cain shoots this one up in the sky. That one's going to drop in again on the right field line. That's going to score another run in Alcides Escobar. 2-0 Royals in the bottom of the third. Once again, later on, wild pitch in the dirt from Samardzija will score yet another run. Kansas City kept that trend up. Here's the bottom of the sixth. Mike Moustakas sends this one out in the deep left center field. That is the first home run of the season for the Royals. Bases loaded now. Alex Gordon sends this one up the middle between the two players for the White Sox. That's going to score 2. Kansas City's up 6-1. That trend is going to continue for the rest of the game. Kansas City rolls to a 10-1 victory on opening day. The Royals are 2-0 now after defeating the White Sox last night, again 7-5. They will look for the series sweep tomorrow at 1:10 p.m. To KU-related news now. Kansas basketball has lost a second player to the upcoming NBA draft. Forward Cliff Alexander officially declared on Tuesday afternoon. Alexander was plagued at the end of the season with a possible impermissible benefit investigation and did not play from February 28th to the end of the season. Alexander averaged 7.1 points and 5.3 rebounds as a Jayhawk. After being swept by the Texas Longhorns to begin Big 12 play, the women's softball team is back on track after sweeping the Oklahoma State Cowgirls last weekend. Kansas is holding on to a number 22 ranking in the country and boasts an impressive 32-5 record. KU is 7-1 in away games this year, and they'll look to add to that when they travel to take on the Texas Tech Red Raiders this weekend. After a close 10-9 win over New Mexico on Tuesday, the KU baseball team followed up that performance with another 10-5 win over New Mexico once again on Wednesday. Kansas has now improved their record to 13-20 on the season after the win. Kansas will take on the Oklahoma State Cowboys for a weekend series starting on Friday at 6 p.m. That's going to wrap it up for today's sports update. Stay tuned and we'll have the weather with Olivia. All right, welcome back. Olivia, you're on the roof for the weather today. It's your first time doing the weather. How's it looking up there?
Oh yeah, right now it was a little bit cloudy, but it mixed up with sunny as well. But it's really windy outside, but it's not very hot. The temperature right now is about 71 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, it's last night was kind of looking stormy, and it kind of looks that way a little bit this morning. How's it going to look for the rest of the day?
Oh, around 10 o'clock today, there will be a 30% chance of rain, and then around 11, the chance will go up to 65%. So there will be windy with showers and thunderstorms most likely. But at night, the temperature will drop to 40 degrees. So it'll be better if you wear a sweater with you if you're gonna do something outside later tonight.
So it sounds like it's going to be raining a little bit this weekend. Is it going to be looking like a little bit of rain?
Actually, on Friday and Saturday, it's mainly sunny at both days, and the temperature will be around 70 degrees, which is really nice. It's not very hot, and then I think it's really nice weather to go out to do some outside exercise. But unfortunately, on Sunday, there will be most likely some thunderstorm going on. So if you're going to do something outside, make sure you bring an umbrella with you.
Okay, that does sound like a pretty good weekend, at least until Sunday. That's going to wrap it up for today's Thursday Good Morning KU News or KU update. Thanks for watching and have a great Thursday.